Hey everybody. So I wanted to do a quick live stream since Fotis Dulos was arrested. Didn't plan on doing one today, so I'll give everybody a minute to get in here. I can't express how happy and relieved I am that dumbass Fotis has been arrested. Um, Michelle Traconis has also been charged with murder, and his former lawyer, Kent Mulhaney, is charged with conspiracy to commit murder. Thank God. I bet his ass was shocked this morning when they come and arrested him. But I think Norm Pattis got to the house 10 minutes before the state police did to arrest Fotis. I guess he was tipped off some way that there was going to be an arrest. Let me see. If nobody comes in, that's okay, because this is not my normal time. Hey, Carolina girl. Are you here? Okay, good. Oh, girl, I was asleep in the recliner. I had dozed off listening about Betty Broderick because I've been researching her and taking notes. And my hubby woke me up and he's like, that man in Connecticut was just arrested. And I was like, bull crap. And I got online, and sure enough, he was. Well, I know a little bit about the lawyer that was involved, Carolina girl, the Kent Mulhaney. Now, he was Fotis's lawyer in the lawsuit at one time with Gloria Farber, you know, that lawsuit he was in with Jennifer's mother. Okay, well, this Kent is a shady guy. He was also going through a divorce with his wife. And it was court ordered that he not have any contact with his wife. And that even meant through third party contact. Well, before Jennifer went missing, I believe it was Jennifer went missing May 24th. I believe on May 21st, Fotis contacted Mrs. Mulhaney and wanted to set up a meeting with her. Well, she was scared of Fotis and her husband. She knew what they was capable of. So she took a friend with her, and I believe they met at a restaurant, an oyster bar. Well, when Fotis got there, she's like, well, I won't meet you without my attorney. Well, first, before she met him, she's like, I won't meet you with Kent there. So Fotis didn't bring Kent. But once Fotis got there, she told him that, and she had a friend with her, she didn't want to talk to him without her attorney present. Fotis got mad. He abruptly got up and paid the bill. And then a few days later, on maybe it was, let's see. Anyways, a few days later, he called that Mrs. Mulhaney again. Now, I don't know her first name. And he wanted to set up another meeting with her. And she just would not do it. And then right after that, Jennifer goes missing on May 24th. Thank you, Angel. I saw your message, but I didn't see it till after I'd done uploaded my Fotis video. I'm bad about not checking the comments sometimes. I'm real bad just to put my phone down and not pick it back up because I use my Chromebook a lot to get online. But anyways, this Miss Mulhaney went to the police and she told them, you know, her husband wasn't supposed to have no contact with her, but he had got Fotis to reach out to her, which was a violation of the court order. And I do believe that Kent was arrested for that. And he is an attorney in South Windsor. I wonder what was the tipping point to finally get all three arrested. I don't know, girl, but I'm just so relieved. I was talking about him yesterday. I was like, at dumbass Fotis, I look for updates every day, and every day he's not arrested. But today he was. Hey, Kim A. There's Mario, too. Well, I'm seeing in the articles that Michelle was charged with murder as well. And like I said, the lawyer is conspiracy to commit murder. They must have had a kill your wife's club or something. I don't know how they thought they could get away with this, but I'm eager to learn how much this Kent knows, how much he was involved with it. Y'all, I'm so excited I can't even be still. I just been like pacing through my house. I was waiting for them to release and confirm the other names. And I was like, crap, I'm just going to go live and talk about it. Angel says new evidence, they said. Oh, really? I'm wondering what that is. Hell, they had enough to charge him a long time ago. They got his DNA mixed in with Jennifer's blood on the kitchen faucet, not to mention him on surveillance video disposing of evidence, bloody clothes, sponges. They also got the truck seats from the employee's truck. Fotis basically made him take those seats out of the truck. And the man knew something was up, so he was smart enough to keep them in case police needed them, and they did. Gosh, my heart's beating out of my chest, Angel. I knew it was that lawyer before they even released his name. I knew it was him, but I could not think of his name right off the bat, you know. I wonder if they're going to have a press conference. I've got so excited that I don't even know what's going on. Norm Pattis, Angel, is saying that, you know, they're welcoming this fight. It's going to be a harder fight than what they think. My hubby, he cracks me up sometimes. He said, what kind of damn name is Fotis? I was like, I don't know. He's a dumbass all the way around. All the way around. Supposedly, yes, there should be a presser. Well, Norm Pattis is saying that he will probably have like a $6 million bond. I wonder if ever who's paying for his lawyer and private investigators, I wonder if that anonymous benefactor is going to post his bond for him. I appreciate it, Angel. Like I said, after I uploaded the video, then I seen your comment, and I was like, damn it. I'm going to have to quit dozing off in the daggone recliner. Well, you know, yeah, he is a flight risk, Carolina girl. And, you know, he's been on this ankle monitor. Hell, he wouldn't even charge it right. And that was, you know, one of the requirements for him to be out like that is that he is supposed to charge the GPS monitor right. That asshole wouldn't even do that. He can post that bond, though. That's the problem, money from Greece. I'm just wondering how wealthy his family is in Greece. Now, I heard that Fotis is actually Turkish, but he was raised in Greece. Not that it matters, but I told my hubby, I said, do you know that right before Christmas, that son of a bitch had the nerve to wish Jennifer happy holidays and her family? That's a true narcissistic person right there. I'm not a professional, but I'm diagnosing Fotis as a narcissist. No, he shouldn't have a bond because, I mean, he is from money and there's a chance he could post it. They shouldn't even give him one because he's already out on 2 different bonds, right? Because he was arrested twice. Him and Michelle both were arrested twice, messing with the evidence. Yes, Southern Mom, they got him. I'm so happy. Something held me back from doing a live stream this morning. You know, I was watching a trial and then doing the Betty Broderick stuff. And I don't know, something just held me back from doing the live stream. And it's probably because Fotis was going to be arrested. That's how I feel. Yes, Southern Mom, they're going to arrest Michelle Troconis for murder and Kent Malhaney, ever how you say his name, for conspiracy to commit murder. Praise the Lord. I knew that lawyer, that Kent guy was involved. Back when it first came out that Fotis was trying to get him and his wife back together and schedule meetings and stuff, they was trying to get that woman out. This is my opinion only, but to murder her. And I believe Kent knew what Fotis was going to do to Jennifer. I think they had it planned to kill their wives. That's what I think. Well, he's violated gag orders too, just me, and they didn't do a damn thing to him. He gave interviews, and he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't supposed to be talking about that case. I was watching them lead him out of the house. I said to myself, where's that smirk at now, asshole? Because one of those interviews he done, he was kind of smirking and just saying, oh, I wish Jennifer would come home and just straighten this mess out. Sitting there knowing he beat her brains out. He did something to her. I say beat her brains out because I feel like that's what he did to her. She probably didn't even know what hit her. I mean, who's expecting to get out of your car in your garage and your crazy ex jump out and attack you? I don't know if they've arrested him not yet, Carolina girl, but I saw in an article that's the two people they thought. Are you watching that Groves trial, just me? I was watching that this morning about the couple who had a baby. It was born addicted to drugs. They took the baby, but the dad got custody back, and he quit going to doctor's appointments, court hearings for the child, and come to find out they had beat the baby to death and placed his little body down a well, and he was only 2 months old. I had to quit watching this morning. It was getting to me. Carolina girl, I think he stabbed her. He could have stabbed her. It's probably how that makes more sense actually than beating her to death, because that's probably how his blood got on the kitchen faucet mixed in with hers. He probably cut himself, because most times when people stab somebody to death, their hand gets slippery from blood and their hand will slide down on the blade and they'll cut themselves. I had to watch the replay of them arresting him, but it was a great moment for me. I mean, I've never been so happy in my life about somebody being arrested. I despise Fotis Dulos. I can't stand that man. I've just read all the things that he's allegedly done and all the evidence against him and stuff. I feel for Jennifer's family. I'm sure Gloria Farber is glad that Fotis has been arrested, but this is just the beginning of their hell. They'll have to go through a trial and all that. And poor Jennifer's kids, they've lost their mother, their father. It's just a really sad situation. I think there's 5 kids, 2 sets of twins, and 1 other child. I'm glad you came live because I was going to text you. Well, Southern Mom, I was like, I got to go live. At least talk about it just for a few minutes because I've followed it since the beginning and I've been waiting for this day. Everybody knows I hate Fotis Dulos. I probably hate Fotis as much as Brian St. John hates Darley. Hey, Bad. Yes, you are reading the title correctly. Fotis was arrested for murder. And they're saying Michelle was too, the gal pal. And the lawyer, conspiracy to commit. So he must have been all in on this. Abby, I'm from New Canaan, and I'm glad he's finally getting punished for this. It was pretty obvious that he had done something to her. Yes, Abby. I can't imagine living up there around that freaking nut. I believe he really thought he was going to get away with murder. He thought he was smart, but he wasn't too smart. He left his damn alibi scripts in his office. I guess in his head, maybe, I don't know, maybe he don't know nothing about true crime. Maybe he didn't know that they would come and question him first. But that's kind of common sense. Everybody knows that. I'm glad he was so dumb. Lord, I've smoked 5 cigarettes since I found this out. Let's see if they've said anything else. Let me look. I saw when they were leading him out, the police were kind of leading him out, and he just like stops and turns around. I don't know who the hell he was talking to, maybe Norm Pattis, but I thought the nerve of that man. I mean, it's just like he feels like he can just do anything. When the cops are leading you out for damn murder, you don't stop and turn around and talk to somebody. I don't know what that was about. Let's see if there's anything new. What time did it say he was arrested? About 11 a.m. this morning. It says Fotis Dulos' lawyer, Norm Pattis, told reporters outside his client's house that he had just learned of the murder arrest warrant and that 2 other arrests were also being carried out. Where is the article I found with their names? And he was just wanting, maybe they acted because Fotis was trying to get the divorce proceedings to be halted. You haven't got to see him arrested yet? It's a beautiful sight, Southern Mom. I suggest going and looking at it. It was a beautiful sight seeing him arrested for murder. I know that people are innocent until proven guilty, but there's been facts and evidence released to the public that points to his guilt. I mean, we're not in the court of law. We're in the court of public opinion anyways. I wouldn't have accused him and dogged him like I had him if, there hadn't been evidence to support he was guilty. I can't find that article talking about that lawyer now. Jennifer was a really beautiful woman. I'm just wondering how much Michelle Turconis shared with police. I really thought she would have saved her own butt. Who knows? She could have. Faithful one, I heard one time that the reason it was taking so long to arrest him is because it takes a long time for evidence to be analyzed at the crime place. And I've also heard that they wanted to make sure that they had him, that there was no reasonable doubt. Of course, it's untelling what that stupid Norm Pattis is going to try to say. I'm just wondering how he's going to explain away the blood evidence. I guess he could say that Fotis ate dinner at their house and cut himself. I guess that could be an excuse. I'm not sure the jury would buy it. I also believe that they're going to try to blame that employee since it was his truck that Fotis took that day, allegedly to murder Jennifer. They're going to try to blame it on him. A statement was just released on behalf of friends and family of Jennifer. Oh, I bet they're relieved. I just looked. I couldn't find anything. Let me look again. I think the New Canaan police tweeted something that said justice explanation points, like justice is being served up today. I don't see their statement, but that's okay. It seems like she's been missing more than 7 months, don't it? I feel like we've been following this case for a year. Well, actually, a few months will make a year, but I told y'all Gloria Farber wasn't going to stop until she got justice for her daughter. She got the money and the power to do it. She was going to get that son of a bitch one way or another. The statement basically says the arrest warrant speaks for themselves. They still do not have closure. They give thanks to all the departments, hardworking, asking for privacy at this time. Yeah, I mean, they don't have her body. I just can't imagine my child being missing, knowing that she was murdered, and, not being able to find her body. Their hell is just beginning. They can't properly grieve and stuff until all this is over and they get Jennifer back. You would think Michelle Troconis would tell them, at least try to help herself and tell them where Jennifer's body's at. Oh, that's okay, Alex. How you been doing? Be careful, girl. I heard there's another strand of the flu going around. You don't need it pregnant. I just don't know why they couldn't find where her body was at. They tracked all his other movements, Southern Mom. I mean, they tracked his movements, everything he did that morning. I mean, they put a lot of time and effort into this case. But somehow, he got by them somehow on surveillance video when he dumped her body. They think that he took her body out in her SUV, whatever it was she drove, and then loaded it into that red truck and left her vehicle parked at that, what was that park's name? Waveney Park or something like that. Maybe Fotis will take a plea deal, finally admit guilt, and avoid putting the family through a trial. He don't care about that family a bit more than nothing. I don't believe that he will ever admit to any involvement. He will blame it on Michelle. He'll probably try to say that she was jealous or something and she did it, or he will blame it on that employee. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's a narcissist and stuff, and he's just never going to admit any wrongdoing. Thank you, Abby. Waveney Park. Yeah, that's like a really big park too, isn't it? I think she's in cement. Yeah, she probably is. He had access to all that stuff because he redone homes, built homes, whatever he did. I was listening to the Fox reporter who interviewed Fotis back before Christmas, and she said that he could come off as very confident and to the point, you know. And she said that he just seemed to want to talk about that lawsuit. He was really worried about, like, the money. I think they should track Kent's movements. Oh, I bet you they have. I mean, they've been on this case for, 7 months, it said? I'm sure they have. Kent's wife is lucky that they didn't kill her. Because I firmly believe, my gut tells me that them two had a plan to kill both their wives. Get them out of their way. Oh, did you work at the park, Abby? It looks like a beautiful park. Southern Mom, he will blame it on anyone but himself. You're exactly right. He will never admit guilt. Oh, yeah, that Fox News reporter said he was very worried about his reputation And I said out loud, reputation, his damn reputation's ruined. He ain't need to worry about that anymore. I'm sure everybody up in that area thinks that he killed Jennifer. And I'm about 99.9% sure that he did. Actually, I'm about 100% sure. Crazy. I hate it for the kids, though. You know, this is all over the news. I wonder, I guess they go to school, right? But they probably don't go to like a public school. They probably go to a private school, but still, everybody's going to know. I hope nobody gives them a hard time over it. I do know a few months ago, an article said that they tried to keep the kids off social media and YouTube, which made me feel a little bit bad about doing videos about Jennifer. You know, that's just the way I am. But it's all over the news anyways, on the other hand. Abby thinks he probably hid her in cement too. Yeah, it's a good theory. He probably did. I was thinking that maybe he had her on some kind of land buried that hadn't been developed yet, didn't have a house on it or something. I always said they should check every piece of land that he's ever had access to, owned, and maybe then sold off or something. I mean, they've checked everywhere. They've checked ponds in other states for her. So it's a good possibility she is in cement. Bless her heart. It just goes to show you, I mean, no matter how much money you have or who you are, bad things can happen. I think he probably killed her because he was tired of being in a divorce with her. He was a narcissist. He was controlling. He had lost control of her. And he just wants full power of everything. I'm praying for the kids too, Southern Mom and Gloria Farber. Bless her heart. Can't imagine my child being missing. Hey, Glows, be pretty. How are you? Well, guys, I wasn't going to be on here long. I just wanted to talk with y'all a little bit about it. If I find out anything else, I'll let y'all know. Y'all probably know before I will, though. And in the morning, we'll talk about it more. Maybe we'll have some more information by then. I hope and pray they do a press conference, which I'm sure they will. But anyways, y'all have a good day. And please remember Jennifer's children and mother and family and friends in your prayers. Oh, I'm so glad they arrested him too. I've been waiting 7 months, Gloria. That's one man I cannot stand. I have never despised and hated anyone that I didn't know before. But I do Fotis Dulos. I despise him. Oh, you're welcome, Southern Mom. Be safe today if you're out driving, working, girl. Well, bye, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be kind and peace.